What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel and to more WWE 2K20. Today we got the brand new DLC Softball Original Wrestling alongside a brand new update. So we gotta talk about some of those hidden features that you guys might not know that came with it, and also a full overview of what is included in this Originals pack. Before we get into it though, you guys already know, do that solid and drop a massive elbow drop from the top rope to the like button. And don't miss it. Anyways, let's get into it. Before we get into that quick overview, let's talk some of the awesome / hidden features for this brand new DLC pack. So to start off with the main showcase, we get a very unique set of commentary with Renee Young and Tyler Breeze. They each play their character from the series, but there is something that is highly missing, and that is of course John Cena and Fandango. They are supposed to be the commentator of Softball Original Wrestling, and the first line that we get upon entering into this 2K showcase and getting it started is Renee Young indicating that she is filling in for Lance, who happens to be the John Cena character in the Softball Original Wrestling universe, or I guess just series. So that's a good reference to John Cena's character being done by Renee Young. It's really unfortunate that we don't get to get him on commentary, but we know he is just busy on Hollywood. Next to that, there's also the unfortunate news that many of the superstars, characters that we got to see on the show, didn't make the cut into this DLC. Even Lana is playing a brand new different character. There are at least the introduction of brand new ones though. Next, this is not necessarily part of the DLC pack, but it did came with the recent update, patch 1.07, and that is the brand new addition of custom side plates. So if you guys go to create a championship, you're gonna be able to see this option there now. Custom side plates, we get to create a brand new one and assign it to any superstar that we want, or we also get to use the other side plates that were already in WWE 2K19 because they brought it back here. So guys like Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Goldberg, Brock Lesnar, Finn Balor, and so on, they each got custom side plates already by default in the game, already made, so all we have to do is assign it to them if they're not assigned already. Probably the best thing about this year's DLC is the fact that we get a lot of new moves every single time. So sure, we don't have a DLC pack, but the brand new moves that we get are some of the best, such as Charlotte Flair hitting a brand new natural selection with of course brand new animation. But it's also worth mentioning that they're bringing back some of the moves, or I should say including some of the moves that should have already been there. Natalya been doing this signature move for years now, where she go over the opponent by stepping on them and then running back with a nasty drop kick. This should have been added years ago, but nonetheless we still got it as a DLC, which is a good thing. We also got brand new animation for a lot of other moves such as spears and elbow drops, which looks amazing. Stepping over to the Backstage Arena that we got in this DLC, if you happen to look around, then you probably notice that there's a lot of New Day references all around, which is great. We know how big of a gamer Xavier Woods is, and they really went out and gave him some love over here. Alongside him, Kofi Kingston and Big E also got a massive poster on the wall, so the three of them are clearly running the show. The arcade also referenced of course many retro games, and we are even able to pick up a big one in the form of a weapon, which shows an arcade wrestling video game that more or less happened to be what we're playing because it is a women's softball original wrestling. They also show 4 other different retro games in the arcade machine itself, which happens to just be similar to other real retro games, which of course they couldn't put it in this one because of licensing issue and all of that, but it's clear that it referenced some of the classics. Sticking with the arena, because we're not stepping out of it just yet. Actually, we are stepping out of it because it is not WWE 2K20 without a little bit of a bug, a little bit of a glitch or something in there, right? You guys already started pointing this out to me on social media. If you happen to just run in this specific corner, just move left and right like if you're glitching, and some way somehow you manage to slide through it, and now you are outside of the arcade, or you could just walk around the Backstage Brawl arena. That is the whole thing. The AI also happens to follow you, so you could just brawl it out, not just inside but also outside. There really isn't anything special, and this probably is going to get patched upon a hotfix or the next update, so try it out while you can, because it does create for some hilarious interaction between you and the opponent. So that is it in regards to the hidden feature part of this video. That is what I found so far. If you guys have found anything interesting, let me know down in the comments below, and we might do a part 2 of it. Now switching it over to a quick overview of everything that is included in this DLC. Starting off with the main content, just like before, we got one main 2K showcase, Saving Softball, where the women of Softball Regional Wrestling are trying to send off Mr. McElroy and those that are fighting for him in the women's division. Then we got 6 different story towers, starting off with the Prince Velveteen Dream, Purple Valentine's Day in the Royal Rumble Arena, Coat of Wrestler Size in the Summer Breakout 87 Arena, what goes around with Mr. McElroy in the Matt Hellocks Arena, which is a backstage brawl, Tower of Prep with the Iconics, a Man and His Chickens with Rusev, and as you guys can see in these story towers, upon completing them, we also get to unlock other variants of superstars, other alternate attires such as for Daniel Bryan, Seth Rollins, and so on, of those superstars that play a specific character in Softball Regional Wrestling. And then the last story tower that we get is Street Ninja Showdown with Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins. As for the rewards, which is usually the best thing of these DLC, there is a lot, as you guys can see. 10 plus different DLC superstars that are basically take on their own slot because they got different moveset than the original characters. But then there is a lot of alternate attires for other superstars. All of these you get to unlock by completing some of the story tower and of course the main 2K showcase of this DLC. There's 2 brand new arena, Softball Summer Breakout 87 and then Matt Hellocks, which is an arcade backstage brawl arena. There's 12 different weapons, or skins of weapons I should say, ranging from an arcade feel to it, music, film, and of course softball wrestling. There's over 50 new moves, including brand new finishers, taunts, and so on, and 2 brand new championships, Softball Wrestling Championship and Softball Women's Wrestling Championship. We of course also get some profile rewards. As you guys can see, there is a heavy focus on the women's division of Softball Regional Wrestling, so some of the characters that we even got to see on the network series are not here. So there it is, guys. That is the quick overview of what is in this WWE 2K20 Originals Pack, Softball Regional Wrestling DLC. For more of the coverage, make sure that you guys stick around and turn on those notifications to always be up to date. Enjoy the rest of the video showcasing some of these brand new DLC that we just talked about. I'll see you on the next one, so stay savage.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, Heather and other Heather.